Hey everyone, Rainbow Six Mobile is finally out globally, and I've been diving into all the operators to see who really makes a difference in those intense 5 versus 5 matches. The game still feels fresh, and the meta is just starting to take shape. But even in these early days, some operators are already showing off their game-changing potential. Whether it's their gadgets, firepower, or just how easy they are to pick up, you can definitely spot the ones that give your team that extra edge. So in today's video, we're breaking down a Rainbow Six Mobile operator tier list based on early gameplay impressions. I'll be chatting about who's dominating in casual matches, who's making a splash in ranked, and which operators are just plain fun to play. Keep in mind, this is just the start. The meta will evolve and some surprises might shake things up later. But for now, let's see which operators are stealing the show and which ones you might want to save for later. I'm quickly moving on to the video, and I'm ranking operators in Rainbow Six Mobile. Before we start, if you enjoy these types of list videos, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Enjoy watching.
My friends, only 0.1% of viewers subscribe. If you like this type of content, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you in advance for your support.
The operators in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, ATK Recruit, Sledge, and Glaz. Ever had that feeling where you're excited to try someone new, but halfway through you're like, maybe not my best idea? Yeah, welcome to the C-tier attacker operators in Rainbow Six Mobile. They aren't bad per se, but let's just say they require a little extra love, patience, or very specific circumstances to shine. First up, we have the Attack Recruit. Now, don't get me wrong, the Attack Recruit is a solid beginner operator. They give you an extra gadget which is perfect for supporting your team without having to overthink your strategy. It's like having that one friend who's not flashy but always manages to hold the fort while everyone else is running around doing crazy stunts. Definitely reliable if you're just starting out, but don't expect jaw-dropping plays here. Next, there's Sledge. Sledge, the breacher you bring when you want to make an entrance with style, but also risk a few bruised knuckles. His breaching hammer is amazing for smashing through soft surfaces, but let's be real, it's not the speediest tool in the shed. You've got to get up close and personal, which can be exciting, or terrifying, depending on whether an enemy is lurking around the corner. Then we have Glaz, the sniper with a thermal flip scope. This guy is basically a ghost in smoke. Great if you're hiding or trying to pick off enemies who think they're safe in a cloud of smoke. The catch? You need a very niche setup to really make him shine, and outside of that smoke, he's just another guy with a rifle. Perfect for those moments where you want to feel like a tactical wizard, but not your go-to every match. The operators in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Deimos, Ying, and Buck. Sometimes you get that operator who feels like they could be a superstar, if only you were just a little bit better or had your team synced perfectly. That's pretty much the vibe with the B-tier attacker operators in Rainbow Six Mobile. They're solid, fun to play, and can make an impact, but they won't exactly carry the game solo. Take Deimos for example. This guy is all about duels, which means your success heavily depends on your aim and timing. You can track the location of one defender, which sounds cool, until you realize that trying to 1v1 can end poorly. The trick? Don't be a lone wolf. Move with at least one more ally to guarantee that kill, because otherwise you're just feeding the enemy some easy points. Then we have Ying. Her Candela flash charge is like a little mini explosion of chaos for the enemy team. Land it right and you can completely blind the opposition, super satisfying. But the catch? It's tricky to place perfectly, and to really make it shine, you'll need some team coordination. Buck is another interesting pick. He can break through soft surfaces and slide into areas without swapping back to his primary weapon, which is convenient. He's reliable and flexible, but doesn't really excel in any particular scenario. Think of him as the jack of all trades, master of none, of B tier. The operators in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, DocAB, Capital, Twitch, Ash, and Lion. Alright, now we're stepping into the big leagues, a tier attacker operators in Rainbow Six Mobile. These are the folks who actually make you feel like a tactical genius when you play them right. They've got the tools, the speed, and the utility to actually turn the tide of a round. But, as always, a little brain and teamwork go a long way. First up, DocAB. She's the ultimate info gatherer, but here's the twist. You need a kill to really set her up. Land it, and suddenly your team knows exactly where the enemies are hiding. Stick with allies and she becomes a force multiplier, turning even a simple push into a coordinated surgical strike. It's satisfying, it's clever, and honestly, pulling it off makes you feel like you just outsmarted a whole team. Then there's Capital. This guy is all about area denial. His tactical crossbow can cover enemy vision, block paths, and basically force opponents out of their cozy little hiding spots. You're not just shooting bolts, you're manipulating the battlefield and controlling where fights happen. It's like being a puppet master, except your puppets are panicked defenders. Twitch is up next with her shock drone. Honestly, this one is just fun. You can zip around, disable enemy gadgets, and make the defenders panic without even breaking a sweat. The catch? Those drones leave her exposed if you're not careful, so timing and positioning are key. But if you pull it off, nothing beats that aha moment when an entire wall of gadgets goes offline. Ashe and Lion round out the A tier. Ashe is all about speed and aggression. Breaching rounds let her create multiple entry points so she can rush in, overwhelm defenders, and secure areas before they even know what hit them. Lion, on the other hand, brings the crowd control. His EE1D reveals moving enemies and slows them down, letting your team push with minimal resistance. Together, Ashe and Lion are basically a nightmare combo for defenders. They either get rushed or get tracked like sitting ducks. The operators in this tier are, in order from top left to bottom right, Hibana, Thermite, and Thatcher. Now, we've reached the big guns, the S-tier attacker operators in Rainbow Six Mobile. These are the players who can literally break the game, or at least break through every reinforced wall in sight. When you pick these operators, you're not just participating, you're taking control of the battlefield. First up, Hibana. She's the queen of hard breaching with her X-Kairos launcher. You can blow multiple holes in both reinforced and soft walls at the same time, turning fortified positions into Swiss cheese. It's fast, efficient, and makes her feel like a demolition artist with style points. Thermite is another hard breacher you can't ignore. His exothermic charges let you instantly create entry points for your team, which is perfect when you need to make a play without wasting time. And backing them up, we have Thatcher. This guy is the ultimate support for any hard breacher. His EMP grenades shut down enemy gadgets that might block your team, essentially guaranteeing that your breachers can do their thing without surprises. Together, this trio isn't just top tier, they're practically unstoppable when coordinated. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.